How does the principle of humanity guide conduct in hostilities? Imagine a world where, even in war, kindness and respect are still guiding lights. That's what the principle of humanity aims to do in times of armed conflict. It is a core rule in international humanitarian law that calls on all parties to limit suffering and treat everyone with dignity. This principle is about protecting human life and physical and mental integrity, no matter which side you are on. It forbids cruelty, torture, and degrading treatment of those who are wounded, sick, or no longer fighting. This includes civilians caught in the chaos of war. The Geneva Conventions and their additional protocols are the main legal documents that enshrine this principle, making it clear that humanity must be preserved even during conflict. The principle of humanity works alongside the idea of military necessity. It says that while soldiers can use force to achieve their goals, they must do so without causing unnecessary suffering. For example, weapons that cause superfluous injury or pain are not allowed. It also requires that combatants distinguish between soldiers and civilians at all times. Civilians should never be targeted directly, and only legitimate military targets can be attacked. This helps prevent innocent people from being harmed. It also emphasizes humane treatment of all persons who are no longer fighting, including prisoners of war and civilians under control. Medical personnel, hospitals, and ambulances marked with recognized symbols must be protected and allowed to do their work. Acts like hostage-taking, summary executions, or revenge attacks against civilians are strictly forbidden. In real life, this means commanders and soldiers must plan operations carefully to avoid harming civilians or damaging homes and infrastructure. They must take precautions to reduce incidental damage and respect the rights of all persons affected by conflict. Humanitarian organizations relying on this principle to gain access and provide aid safely and impartially. Overall, the principle of humanity acts as a moral compass in war. It guides how combatants behave, ensuring that even in the worst of times, respect for human dignity remains a priority. It is the foundation that keeps the laws of armed conflict rooted in compassion and fairness, protecting those who need it most.